Haley, what is main topic number 2?
Guys, our next topic comes from Ryan S. Hi, John and crew. Creed 3 released 2 new promotional photos on Monday of Michael B. Jordan and Jonathan Majors sitting in their ring corners looking jacked with the tagline, "You can't run from your past." I'm very curious what the next chapter will be like for Adonis Creed now that Rocky will not be mentoring him like in Creed 1 and 2. Do these images increase your excitement for Creed 3? And with a release date of 3/3/23, do you think we will be getting a trailer soon?
Good question.
Maybe with Black Panther. Thank you for all and bring on the filthy. It's a really interesting question. I haven't seen the 3 images, but we'll get to that in a second. Coming from our friends from Empire, they say, the gloves are on, as revealed on Twitter by Michael B. Jordan. 3 new posters for Creed 3 have just entered the ring. In the red gloves, we have Jordan himself on Apollo's son, Adonis Creed. In the black gloves, we have our first look at Jonathan Majors as Creed's fearsome latest opponent. Anderson Dame, and the third banner showcases the release date. If there weren't already enough 3s in this paragraph, it comes out on 3 March 2023. Creed 3 is in the 9th film in the Rocky franchise and the first not to feature Sylvester Stallone. Wow. In any capacity besides producer. There's also the not insignificant matter of it marking Jordan's feature directorial debut. John, what do you think?
Listen, for me, the Creed 1 was a massively pleasant surprise.
Yep.
Like I'm one of the guys, I admit, I'm one of the guys who thought this is stupid. A Rocky movie that's not featuring Rocky. What's the point of this? Okay, now you're stretching, you're gonna go, Apollo's son Adonis? Like, what? Why? I mean, yeah, I love Michael B. Jordan, and Ryan Coogler and him did a great job with Fruitvale Station, but why? This is a dumb idea. And then I saw the movie and I loved it. Absolutely loved it. The second film, which Ryan Coogler did not direct, I thought was good. It was good. I didn't like it nearly as good as I liked the first one, but it was a good movie. I enjoyed it. A couple of interesting things here with Michael B. Jordan coming back to direct the new one too, is that's a matter of fascination right there.
Mm-hmm.
Then they announced they get Jonathan Majors, which, come on, you know how I feel about Jonathan Majors right now. This dude's on a roll. I still can't believe they're not bringing back his HBO show, Lovecraft Country. I can't believe they're not bringing that back. And the posters by themselves looked awesome. Let's bring those posters up if we got an image of them somewhere. These posters just look great. Just the two of them sitting across from each other. And look how jacked Majors is. I mean, that's insane. Now, there was a lot of fear, too, that there were rumors going around that were going to make him Clubber Lang's son. And I'm like, in my heart of hearts, I'm like, please don't do that. You already did that in the last movie with him fighting the son of one of Rocky's old opponents, right? The story they set up is great because a trailer also dropped this morning.
Yes, it did.
Out of nowhere, a trailer dropped because we were going to talk today about how, well, if these posters is out, that means a trailer's coming really soon. Well, the trailer came out. And the trailer is fantastic. They're actually setting up childhood history and all this kind of stuff with him and Jonathan Majors. This makes it very personal. There's a betrayal involved, maybe 2-way betrayal going on, which should hype up the emotional level of the whole thing. The two, as a teaser poster, those 2 teaser posters are perfect. As your first taste of a movie, it's almost as perfect. The trailer was remarkable for a first trailer. I loved it. Rob, you had a chance to see both the posters and the trailer. What did you think?
Well, first of all, I'm really curious. Michael B. Jordan has always impressed me, first as an actor, all the way back to The Wire, his short-lived stint before he died, rest in peace. Then he went on to Friday Night Lights, and then we've seen him do what he does now. And I think he's an incredible performer. I mean, whether he's Adonis Creed or whether he's Killmonger. Every time I've ever seen him speak on a talk show or something, he's a really smart guy. And he really seems to have a great head on his shoulders. So to see him direct is something I'm like, that makes sense to me. I'm like, okay, I get it. He's had 20 years to see how it's done. And the trailer looks to me like he learned some great lessons. And when Ryan Coogler shot the first Creed, dude, those fight scenes, those long takes.
Incredible.
The choreographed fight scenes, amazing. And so this trailer, dude, when it dropped, I saw it right before I got in this car to go to the studio here. Majors is a beast. I mean, that guy is ferocious. He looks ferocious in this movie. And movies, they're only as good as their villains or their antagonists. And the idea that they have a history that you can comment on, one of them went to jail and one of them didn't. That's motivation. You left me here to rot, or did you ever come visit me, or whatever that is.
Reminds me of sneakers. It reminds me a little bit of sneakers in that way, right?
Totally. And that's great motivation. Plus, there's a lot of social commentary that can happen there within the context of the story that's legit. Everything about this movie, I'm telling you, this is going to be the return of the king of the Creed franchise. I'm stoked.
Big words. Actually, I'm curious about Ray because I don't think anybody in here has been anticipating this movie more than Ray. What do you think about the trailer and the posters?
Jonathan Majors, when he first got cast as the villain in this movie, whatever he was going to play, he was going to do it good. And it looks like he's playing this part very well. I actually am a little intimidated by Majors in this. Like I'm kind of scared that Adonis is going to get whooped maybe in a fight or two with him.
But I mean, he already knows all the moves because he's seen it.
What I do like is that they brought back some of the real boxers I saw in the trailer. Obviously, John saw Canelo. I didn't see Canelo. Gabe Rosado is still there, which I believe he was in the first Creed, the first fight, the one-shot fight. That's Gabe Rosado. He's very entertaining. A boxer. And Tony Bellew, he's in there too, which is the guy he fought at the end of Creed 2. I'm just really happy when I see authenticity in a boxing movie. You had Dazin, the microphone said Dazin. I like when they get like the real announcers.
Dazin or DAZN?
DAZN, sorry.
I've never known.
It is DAZN. It is DAZN. I always say just pronounce it like I see it. But DAZN. So I'm hoping this villain will be really credible throughout the whole film. We get a real threat. We get some drama in there, because they have some history, right? Together. They played when they were kids, right?
Well, I mean, here's one of the other interesting things too. I can never pronounce his last name, but the dude who played Drago's son, who's also in Shang-Chi, he's in the film too. He's returning for the film too.
Oh, he was in there?
Yeah, but I don't think I saw him in the trailer.
I didn't
maybe
either.
a flashback.
Florence. What isn't his name?
Florence.
Yeah,
Mento
yeah,
I don't know how to say his last name.
Yeah,
All I know is that dude is also hell of intimidating.
That guy's
and he's a real world MMA fighter too. So I don't know. I love what I'm seeing. Guys, question is for you. Did you have a chance to see these new posters and the new trailer for Creed 2? If so, what did you think? Whatever your thoughts are, jump down into the comment section below and leave those thoughts there. Hey guys, we want to take a second and thank a sponsor of today's video, DraftKings. NBA fans, the wait is over. Basketball is back, so tip off the new season with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. New customers can make any $5 NBA moneyline bet and get $200 in free bets if your team wins. So check this out. In addition to the usual bets, everyone can boost up their winnings up to 100% with DraftKings stepped-up same-game parlays. Just go to the DraftKings Sportsbook app, opt in, and place a stepped-up same-game parlay today. With payouts bigger than ever, DraftKings Sportsbook is where you need to go to bet on the NBA. So download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. Use the promo code Campea, that's CAMPEA. Make any $5 bet this week and get $200 in free bets if your team wins. Only at DraftKings Sportsbook with promo code Campea. Minimum age and eligibility restrictions apply. See the show notes for details.